Welcome to Learn Law Better. Today I want to debunk the myth that writing an essay is part art and part science. This is a dangerous myth because it discourages many students from even trying to improve. Hi, this is Bo Baez, and today I want to deal with something you may have heard after asking a professor for advice on what you could do better on an essay exam. The professor at some point during the conversation says that exam writing is part art and part science. I even used to say garbage like that when I was a young teacher. What the professor is really telling you is that you really can't improve and there is nothing that he or she can do to help you. You're either born with this art or you aren't. If it's innate, then you are doomed. But if it is a skill that you can learn, then you can improve. Students come to law school with different skills and abilities. Some have had lots of experience writing technical essays and others just haven't. Those with strong technical writing skills do better than those without that experience. That is not art. I've read thousands of essay exams, and what I've seen is students at various stages in their writing career. I can count on one hand the number of times I have seen great writers during the first semester of law school, and only once a student who had writing skills that surpassed my own. Since his name was also Bo, I jokingly surmised that there must be something about that name. You may be asking, why would a professor tell me that law is part art and part science if it isn't true? One reason is it just sounds true, at least until you are challenged by someone else. That's what happened to me. I gave the whole it's part science, part art argument to a senior professor with a PhD in educational psychology. He helped me to understand that the higher level writing skills are based on an amalgamation of lower level skills. What that means in the context of essay writing is that there are many skills that we lump together and conclude that someone is either a strong writer or a weak writer. For example, essay writing is made up of the ability to organize thoughts, write in paragraph form, use decent spelling, follow English grammar, organize sentences in a paragraph, use of topic sentences, and on and on. Once you realize that there is no dark art, some hidden path for the selected few, you can begin figuring out how to improve. Depending on where you start your journey, you may have more or less skills you need to learn to catch up with the top writers in your class. But make no mistake, someone that started essay writing in high school has an advantage, but not an insurmountable one. The key is continuous improvement. To this day, my writing just keeps improving. Recently, I was writing in a forum and someone compared my writing to Faulkner. Now, I was certainly flattered by the comment, but I recognize he would not have made that comment even 10 years ago. Becoming a better writer takes determination. You need to first diagnose where you are and then work on developing those lower level skills. Once you've mastered those skills, then you start working on higher skills and higher skills. The key is to keep practicing until you improve. The biggest mistake I see from students is that they begin to practice writing essay exams without breaking it down first. All that accomplishes is more poorly written essays. I hope you liked today's episode. If you did, please leave a comment below and don't forget to hit the share button. We have many other episodes, so feel free to explore. Also at learnlawbetter.com you will find more resources to help you succeed, including our newsletter, blog posts, and exam bank. Thank you for watching.